Hello everyone, I'm Zantor, and welcome to my achievement hunting strategy guide for both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. I've wanted to make this video as I've had a couple of people message me asking how to get certain achievements, due to certain missions taking either a long time to find or being really convoluted. Looking at you going camping. As someone who has 100% in both games, I'll give a warning that these games take a long time. Now I just want to mention that I'm not going to be covering every single achievement, as that would make for a really long video, as well as the fact that a lot of these achievements require you to use a few strategies that you can repeat over and over. If this video helps you out, remember to like, comment and subscribe. We're going to start with Euro Truck Simulator 2. In order to go for 100%, you're going to need the following DLCs. Every map expansion, Special Transport DLC, Heavy Cargo DLC, and the High Power Cargo DLC, as there's at least one achievement tied to each of these. Now, just because you have these DLCs doesn't mean you should install them right away. This is because the most time-consuming achievement to get is Pathfinder, which requires you to get 100% of the map completion, as well as another achievement at 60% and another one to discover every single recruitment agency. Now, if you had all the map DLCs installed, you'd have to do all of these achievements for every DLC as well in order for it to count. So if you untick the map DLCs in the Steam DLC Manager, then you'll only have to get 100% of the base game map instead. Now, sure, this is still going to take a very long time, but it's definitely more manageable than spending thousands of hours exploring the entirety of Europe. In my opinion, it's best to structure your playthrough around this. The other time sink achievement is to get 10 male and 10 female employees of max level in your company. This one was surprisingly one of the last achievements I needed to get 100%. So if I can recommend anything, it would be to start a brand new game with just the base map, play normally until you have 10 male and female employees, then start going after map percentage. By this point, you'll start to get a steady income of money from your employees, meaning you can break traffic laws all the time in order to go down roads the wrong way just for map percentage. On top of that, while you're exploring and gathering map percentage, you'll want to chase the Test Drive Limited achievement, which requires you to get 1,000 kilometers with each brand of truck. You must own these trucks in order to get this one, and you cannot use quick jobs for that. Only thing I would suggest is to switch your track as soon as you reach each goal, as well as making a note of which brands you've completed to avoid any confusion later on. Another achievement you should also chase at the same time is Driver Exceptional, which requires you to complete all the special transport routes in the current map. As you'll just have the base game map installed, you'll need to do significantly fewer than if you had all the DLCs. I'd recommend googling the full list and mark them off one by one as when you complete them. Once you finally get 100% of the map, you're finally free to check the DLC boxes again and continue hunting per usual. The last achievement I'll mention is Just in Time. For this one, you need to complete an urgent delivery for a minimum of 550 kilometers and complete it with less than 30 minutes remaining on the mission. You'd expect to need to go fast for this mission, but you'd actually be surprised to know that this is the complete opposite. Once you've found a suitable mission, do the delivery like normal, but instead of delivering it at the very end, switch to the mission page in your GPS and wait outside the delivery area for the time to tick down below 30 minutes. It will take a while, but this is a legitimate method of getting this one. And with that, on to American Truck Simulator. First of all, in order to get 100% of American Truck, you need all of the map DLCs, Forest Machinery Pack, Heavy Cargo Pack, and Special Transport Pack. This game is surprisingly much easier to 100% than Euro Truck, since there isn't an achievement for getting 100% of the map, though there is an achievement that is made easier by playing without DLC, and that one is Go Big or Go Home, which requires you to complete all oversized routes in the given map. So of course, if you don't have any map DLC installed besides Special Transport, this one should take a lot less time. I'd recommend googling the full list of routes or using the Steam guide. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm making this video if I'm just recommending you Steam guides. That's because these guides don't give you the strategies that I'm about to show you in order to find missions easier, which is where the general delivery achievements section of this video comes in. The first thing I would do to find a very specific job is to make sure that you have your game connected to your World of Trucks account, as then you'll be able to access the external jobs market, which are real life timed missions, and you get your stats saved to your online profile. The one thing I'll point out about World of Trucks missions is that they'll only be available in the current city you're in, so I'd recommend teleporting to whatever city you need before you start searching. Once you're in the city you need to be in for a given achievement, you'll want to do this. Search for a mission, sleep. Search for a mission, sleep. Search for a mission, sleep. After the third sleep in a row, the game will stop you by saying you're not tired anymore. This can be bypassed by going to the damage screen in your GPS and requesting to be towed from your current position 4 times in a row. Then you'll be allowed to sleep again. This is personally how I grinded the 10 male and 10 female companies of max level in Euro Truck Simulator 2. You can also go into your game settings, then gameplay, and adjust preferred job length factor. Doing this will adjust the average job length based on what you're looking for. You can either go shorter or longer. This will only take place though after another sleep. If you don't feel like getting towed, you can also reload your latest quick save. And the final strategy I have is to attach specific trailers based on what you need. By buying and attaching a trailer, you'll get access to the cargo market and the external cargo market, which will change depending on what trailer you have attached. In this clip here, I have the grain trailer. As you can clearly see, I'm getting corn, grain, and potato missions appear. Now that you know the strategies, let's put them into use by going after a few achievements. I picked 3 in particular to show as an example: Through the Serpentines, Buffalo Bill, and Going Camping. First of all, Through the Serpentines, this mission requires you to complete a perfect delivery, so no damage, fines, and on time, between Pristina and this one. Now, because the achievement uses the wording between, it means you can either go from or to either of these. So let's quick travel to Pristina and start searching. As you can see here, I did a quick search for the place name I can't pronounce, and the mission is right there. You can do this either as a quick job or use the freight market. If the mission isn't here, I would also recommend searching for the reverse route too, then using the sleep strategy in order to keep searching. The last thing I'll mention on this is the whole perfect delivery. If you mess up, you can always reload the latest autosave and it won't stop you from getting the achievement. Let's move on to Buffalo Bill, which requires you to complete 10 perfect deliveries of cattle to livestock auctions in Wyoming. So first of all, you'll want to manually keep track of how many deliveries you complete. I usually do this with a notepad document. Next, we know that it's another perfect delivery, so we can use the same autosave strategy from the previous achievement. The cargo is cattle, so I'd recommend attaching the livestock trailer to your truck. And the last part is livestock auctions. Looking at the Steam guide, this one reveals that the company name is Bushnell, and that you need to make deliveries to either Sheridan or Riverton. Now that we know that, we can start searching. As you can see here, with the livestock trailer attached, in the cargo market, there are plenty of deliveries to Sheridan and Riverton for us to pick. Any one of these missions would work, provided you do a perfect delivery. Now, let's move on to Going Camping. When I first saw this one, I was horrified at how complicated it looked, though after I wrote it down as a list instead, it became much easier. See, doesn't this look a lot better? Basically, you have to deliver the cargo from each of the companies listed next to it, and it doesn't matter where you deliver them to, you just have to do this exact order going top to bottom. And the campervan company, Laris, can only be found in Nova Mesto. You can do other missions in between if you really need to as well. Now that you know the mission structure of this achievement, you can use all the previous strategies found in this video to help you get it. And with that, I hope this video helped you with the achievements in the Truck Simulator games. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.